Judges in Akwa Ibom holds training on taxation. Residents lament rising cost of cooking gas. Plus, Nigerian Football Federation makes move to raise young talents in football. Welcome to NTA Uyo News. My name is Emedion Umar. This broadcast is reaching you live on StarTimes Channel 103 and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Do well to like our pages. Training and retraining of judges on intricacies of taxation and other matters will sharpen their knowledge in dispensation of justice, especially in the area of tax. This resonated at the 3-day workshop organized by the Akwa Ibom State Internal Revenue Service. Calvin Samuel reports.
Organized by the Akwa Ibom State Internal Revenue Services, the 3-day workshop is aimed at addressing contemporary issues affecting taxation and to bridge the gap between law and tax authorities in the state. Chief Judge of Akwa Ibom State, Justice Ikaite Obot, and other stakeholders, while appreciating the organizers for the initiative, say it will help sharpen the knowledge of judges and the dispensation of justice, especially in the area of taxes.
The continuous training and retraining of judges becomes paramount for the effective and efficient handling of tax-related matters, particularly since the judiciary is the bastion of justice.
It is exceptionally important, and you will never understand it until you appear before a judge and try to convince a judge about the liabilities that you think that taxpayers should be exposed to. So
we will create an awareness for participants to brainstorm, generate, and share ideas not only on taxation issues, but also on related national issues that are necessary for attainment and sustenance of a vibrant socio-economic.
The judiciary plays key roles on the interpretation of tax laws and ensuring fairness in the application of tax regulations through justice delivery system.
Chairman Akwa Ibom State Internal Revenue Services Okono Kun, while explaining the importance of the workshop, notes that it will, among other things, bring harmonious relationship between the agency and the judiciary for smooth operations.
This workshop is very important so that we can all be on the same page on who should collect what, so that no tax authority should go collect what is not supposed to collect and create an LT tax environment. Government on its own part, we are working towards harmonization of tax administration, even in this state, so that we can have sanity in the tax environment.
The 3-day workshop on the theme, Contemporary Issues in Taxation, will feature paper presentations on dispute resolutions from administrative, statutory and constitutional perspective, tax prosecution and its innovation, among others. In Uyo, Calvin Samuel, NTA News.
The economic hardship in the country remains a source of concern for Nigerians, who hope every day that the authorities will take action and find lasting solutions to the myriads of challenges. Abigail Okon reports that apart from the rising cost of foodstuff, other commodities such as cooking gas is witnessing an increase.
Not too long ago, an average Nigerian could easily get a kilo of cooking gas for 500 naira compared to the current price of gas, which ranges from 1,400 to 1,600 naira. Reasons for this increase is unknown, as residents seek other alternatives like kerosene and firewood, whose prices are no better as inflation has affected almost all phases of the economy.
The last refill I did was about 1,200, but I understand now that it's about 1,400. I know that it's not easy, but for me, my preference is still for gas because you avoid firewood fumes, and of course, the other side of wanting to buy kerosene. Kerosene these days burns quite fast. We don't really understand.
I think the economic situation affects everything, all facets of life. There's nothing that is exempted in Nigeria with this high cost of living. So you will not expect gas not to be inclusive.
Cost of filling gas, I think it's still on the high side. It's high because definitely you need to check the cost of living now. What are people actually doing in order to, sustain themselves, rather than having the funds to go and even fill the gas.
Nigerians are, however, appealing to federal government to take steps towards addressing the untold hardship in the country, including regulation of prices of sources of energy.
I think in earnest, I wish the government, could look inwards into this matter, probably set up a price control, probably to all gas vendors. Probably if the government can set a fixed standard for gas vendors, it will help the masses.
Maybe my appeal to lower the price down.
The cost of gas, we are the producers. So why wouldn't the thing come down? Other countries that are producing crude oil, the citizens are not suffering as we are doing. The government have the willpower to do this for the citizens can be easy.
In Uyo, Abigail Okon, NTA News.
We'll take a break now. More stories will come your way. To stay tuned.
The body is made up of 60% of water. Mela table water provides good quality drinking water the body needs and is uniquely satisfying. Mela table water is produced and packaged by Amela Enterprises, Plot 80 Itam Industrial Area, Itu, Akwa Ibom State. It comes in sachet, 35, 50, 75 cl table water and dispensing jar. For inquiry and booking, call 0704 576 6325. Mela table water, naturally sourced and consumer friendly.
Whatever is happening in the South has been ongoing for such a very long time, and we feel it is high time that it is stopped. What we are promising Nigerians is that henceforth, the entire South will be cleared of any acts of vandalism, criminality within the general area. Like we said, the President has given us the mandate to ensure that we secure the entire South and to enable NFDC and other IOCs carry out the attack so that we can have improved production. We know that Nigeria relies so much on what we can produce, and so we want to use this medium to appeal to the communities to have an understanding. Yes, we know trust has been a problem, but they can trust us, they can trust the government that we want to do things differently. Everyone will be carried along, everyone has a role to play. It is not only for the security agencies alone. We need the communities to understand that pipeline vandalism and all the hazards being caused is also affecting them directly.
You're welcome back now to the rest of our stories. As political parties in Akwa Ibom State gear up for October 5 local government elections with congresses to elect preferred candidates, some residents are upbeat about the outcome meeting their expectations. Clement Barikwi reports.
21 days already gone since political parties began processes to elect candidates at the world and local government levels. The two major political parties in the race, the PDP and APC, are on the field. The choice they make at this stage will greatly influence who wins at the poll.
We are working very hard, and the people of Akwa Ibom State are very willing and ready for APC at the local government level.
The candidates we produce, if you see the quality of councillors, we are sending out first 11.
Residents of Uyo say the body language of Governor Moeno is giving them confidence in the electoral system.
I want to thank the governor. He has given a fair ground for everybody to be a participant. It's a job that we have to do to keep the local government going. So we're quite prepared and set for the election.
For the local government electoral umpire, Akisiek, the election timetable will be strictly followed to the letter.
So you cannot just say tomorrow is election and you start election. That is why we have given that period of time so that we can follow details, duties one by one to the end of when elections will come.
Recent development in the country, including financial autonomy to local government, are heightening interest among critical stakeholders in the forthcoming elections at this third tier of government. Clement Barikui, NTA News.
How would you feel knowing that another person is living because of you? Fulfilled, excited, and overwhelmed. While you still ponder over an answer, Otobe Achibong is in the special report. We'll take you through the thoughts of some Nigerians on donation of body organs to save lives.
I'll donate kidney. A kidney, one, to save a life.
Well, my kidney, I can go kidney. I have two kidneys. I can give one.
I want to do it because I can still live normally with one kidney.
If God gives you maybe two kidneys, it is for the proper functioning of the body. So I would not see or support to me somebody donating something that was naturally endowed.
Some Nigerians with mixed feelings on organ donation, obviously explaining different strokes from different folks to have a rethink before taking any decision. Donating an organ, research reveals is a process of allowing a person with their consent to have their organs legally removed and transplanted to another person where the donor can be living or dead. Although there are risks involved, organ donation plays an essential role in saving lives, which prompted the global community to set aside a 13th day of August annually to raise awareness and inspire individuals to consider becoming organ donors.
Tissue compatibility. The body has a way of recognizing the organ that belongs to it. And so wherever any other organ is brought in, the body has a way of recognizing it and can attack it as a foreign substance. It will recognize it and it will destroy it. And so for an organ to be successfully implanted or transplanted rather, there must be immunosuppression. That means the immune system must be suppressed.
To save a life, depending any life in short, even if it's not your relative, it's very, very good. How will you live and a life you would have saved passes on, and you would have saved that life and you still be alive?
The 2024 World Organs Donor Day is celebrated with the theme, Be the Reason for Someone's Smile Today, and experts say kidneys, the heart, pancreas, eyes and lungs are organs that can be donated. In Uyo, Otobe Achibong, NTA News.
Let's join Ijoma Peter Uwante for latest in the world of sports.
As a way to raise young talents in football, the Nigeria Football Federation, NFF, has sealed an agreement with Premium Trust Bank to facilitate discovery of young talents across the country. Suleiman Musa reports that the deal has a clause of 10% increase in subsequent years.
When it comes to impacting lives, impacting communities where we do business, we see that as also an opportunity to support government. Because we believe that the private sector has a role to play in supporting sports and in providing the needed platform for our youths to express themselves and to showcase their talents.
The investment you put in sports with this short period of time shows how passionate and how committed you are in trying to see how we develop the Nigerian youth through sports.
And now to handball. Nigeria's under-18s will begin their campaign against Croatia at the 2024 International Handball Federation Women's Championship in Group B on Wednesday, August 14th, 2024. The 10th IHF Women's Youth Under-18 Handball Championship is scheduled to take place from August 14 to August 25, 2024 in China. Nigeria is in Group B alongside Croatia, Montenegro and Angola. And finally, all is now set for the highly anticipated African Esports Championship in Casablanca from the 17th to the 21st of August, where over 180 athletes from 17 countries will compete in 5 categories, which includes CS2 Open, CS2 Women and MLBB Open, among others. These exceptional talents will showcase their individual skills and highlight the rapid rise of esports in Africa. As the first offline esports championship on the continent, the event is more than just a competition, but a celebration of Africa's solidarity, innovation, and the incredible potential of esports in Africa. With sports updates, Ijoma Pitawante, NTA News.
A review of the major stories. Judges in Akwa Ibom has held training on taxation. Residents have lamented rising cost of cooking gas. You also heard in the news that Nigerian Football Federation makes move to raise young talent in football. Thanks for being part of our bulletin this morning. Before we go, remember to be a star. Join NTA's campaign to stand against rape and rapists. Abasenyanga Ekpenyong is standing by for news translation. Don't go away.
Mukpempo serita enome ntabieri peke sete mike banga tax. Mbono wese meke banga nsongurwa adni kang utempo ekoto gas. Ebogom brickpad idaringin etong adisiume ata brem brickpad. Kwa iweme sere minsi kamine yem kibibim kireba senya ekpeyon e kombongen fon. Arinome ntabieri pe ukpe mpo kini ado panpo ame nwa madi bieri pe kuson ame fono ata bieri pe state me ma ekaite obot aketanga me kini ufago tomekoto internal revenue services egeto mu pe mpo seneta enome bieri pe ke state me ya ikobo yo mu to konbongen.
Ebe usenita ame ufago tomekoto State Internal Revenue Services eketumo akedo ndise mkpo mbanga me mkpakukot ame franake tax ke state emi nyungse me usonga me kemeke nitre mframi ado tabieri pe state emi mai kaite obot yemme ipo wo iso wo mfen e mai kop inemesreti eti yemme nseki da usong ebogome enyong ebo ke ukpe mkpo ame ya tat me bieri pe nyen ke banga nanga edi pe ke nkanga ke tax ekamba adai wood ufagu tomekoto Internal Revenue Services ke state emi ete okon kini anyeke tanga mufon ukpe mkpo ami amabo ke ayaben ediriana kit adi kotu ufagu tom ubieri pe yu ufagu tomekoto Internal Revenue Services mi ku ufagu tom NTA abasenya
Nsongudwa mkpo kiren nyen asokoka kaisodo mkpo me abenne kposo kike onombonowo kenta adogo udwa mkpo ame ekpesu woke ado kusen kanna kedo ndenu karina mampo iba okombog nyen ana medio ke ido udwa mkpo ndide ikpo asongudwa kiren nyen adu udwa adni kan ekoto gas asongudwa koro ya ikombo mi fon
yemi swa kedem arni kang utempo edion kente gas kidarin ama siedo se nkanga wo ade atempo ado kene na ngafan po arido urwa ke idarin udwa arni kang adogo wotosen kedina nden kusri tie inyam tosen kedi tioke adombono wo idiongo ketinam yago udwa arni kang anyeke gas asong udwa nden gen tagado eyemusong mponte ifia ye arni kang ekotokezen asgode udwa sokoso song adombono wo kiran nyen esin uyo ekod ekamba ukarire nyen yagese mpo ebanga song udwa mpo ye arinam yago udwa mpo adu kemukem mi ku fagotum ent
akoy bom so ke mkpang tong tembong yen atri ro ke uba senemi tutu kan fen